this is Nathan's group, and we woke up at 5 in the morning. We all got dressed, ate cereal and stuff. Then we headed over to St. Vincent de Paul's soup kitchen, and first thing we did was we took a small tour of this section of the building. And then we came in here and Gabriel showed us the basics about packaging cereal and sandwiches. We handed out the food that we made to the homeless people that were lining up to get it. Chris and Zach made coffee, and Leon helped with the milk. We took a break and we ate some lunch, and then after that we got rested a little while, and then we started making these sandwiches, chicken salad sandwiches, I think, and we handed out lunch.
Okay, this morning we were supposed to go to the Catholic workers' house, and we started off this morning. We woke up at 7, and then we went over to the church, and our door member person, Katie, she took us to the route to the city bus, the first time I've ever been on one, and we took 2 stops to get to the Catholic workers' house. And when we got there, we saw a lot of the homeless people just kind of hanging around, but once we got in, we knew that they were there for a reason, not to just hang around. At first, I was gonna go in the clothes closet, but then I went back out and they were chopping stuff, so I like to chop stuff, so I traded with Katie. And we just made the lunch for them. They had already finished with breakfast, which just shows how early they have to get up to serve all these people. We prepared the meal, and by 12 we were serving them. And the light in everybody's eyes when we served them, they were really happy and they were very thankful for what they had. And then after that, they would come back for seconds and some people thirds. And we just were really happy serving them. And after most of them left, we had to clean all the dishes. We served like 60 people, and that's a lot of dishes. And after that, we kind of cleaned up all the surroundings, and when they had nothing else for us to do, we just said our goodbyes to all the other volunteers. And we had to take the city bus. Again, Cheryl and everybody, we took the wrong bus, so had to take a different one, but we got home safely, and it was a good experience.
Yep.
Hello, my name is Nick, and I was in Mr. Leon's group. Today we went to the American Sunrise, and we helped mow the lawn, and we help inspire kids to do good things while they grow up. We mowed the lawn across the street at where the American Sunrise is having their new high school and middle school learning center for next year, so they can have more room for people to learn in. We also play with the kids so they can stay active and to have fun while they still can.
Today our devotional scripture lesson was from Mark chapter 5 verses 1 through 20. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain, for he had often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the trees and in the hills he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him. He shouted at the top of his lungs, "What do you want from me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me." For Jesus had said to him, "Come out of this man, you evil spirit." Then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many," and he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on the nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the evil spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned.
I thought it was just amazing how open and happy these people were towards us, even though they hardly knew us. And it was amazing how they're so happy to get a plate of food when we hardly think about it, and we get a meal like 3 or 4 times a day whenever we want. And we don't even think about how lucky we are to have it. And it's just, I believe God is trying to say that we should be more appreciative for what we have, since these people have almost nothing and are still happy. They are showing me this in a very effective way of other people that have nothing, and show me that they can still be happy without phones, DS's, PS3s, and other gizmo gadgets. So hopefully I left with a better understanding than when I walked in.